Hey, happy Thrive Thursday Success and Fulfillment Circle family. I am so excited for today. I mean, obviously we have our Thrive Thursday tip, which I'm about to share with you, but also tonight we have our first group mastermind session. So as you know, I'm super excited about that, and I'm so glad that we are all able to make it tonight, which is the plan. So first, I just wanted to go ahead and share some of these tips with you because today what it's really revolved around for me is that reminder that, you know, a lot of stuff outside of our business and, just really outside of our control, right? A lot of times we hold on to those things and we let those kind of skew what we're doing and the steps that we know we're trying to make that progress, right? When really we shouldn't be focused on those uncontrollable events, but what we can actually control. And I think, that's the thing. With us in our specific industry, in real estate, you can't control the number of sales that are happening in a year. Okay, so maybe there's less than there ever was, these last couple of years. Say there's only 200 sales or less than 200 sales in a year. You don't really have control over that. What you have control over is how you show up and the things that you might be doing differently to make your business stand out from others and your own personal brand stand out. So really, that's why I wanted to talk about these little things that are the big things. So I've got 10 tips that I actually got from another training session that I was doing that I found really powerful. And again, I had already been, I think I've talked to a lot of you about this already, in realizing that it is the little things on a day-to-day and consistency that are the big things over time. And those who really are truly successful with sustainable long-term success are the ones who have that consistent action no matter what the ups and downs of the uncontrollable events around you. So I'm going to go ahead and share these 10 little things that are the big things that will really help you continue to create that best next year of your life. As we go into February, we have, we're really trying to build our business and, make that the absolute best. And I know that these tips are overall life tips, but can absolutely be applied to our business and, again, completely affect our business in all ways. So the first one, again, a lot of these are very basic little things that are the big things, is auditing your inner circle. So, I'm sure a lot of you have heard me say this already. We are a sum total of the 5 people that we spend the most time with. So really, as an outgoing personality and an overachiever, are you dimming that glow for anyone around you? Are you making excuses for new ideas and innovative, exciting things that you have? Are you making excuses for those when you're even bringing those up to certain people that are in your life and in your inner circle? So I think that's why a group like this is so powerful, because we encourage each other so much. But auditing that inner circle around you, whether it be family, friends, colleagues, it's managing that time and, really protecting your confidence on, these different ideas and innovative next step things, because you are taking next step action that other people aren't doing. And that can, other people might not understand that, and that's okay. So auditing your inner circle is number 1. Number 2 is solving bigger problems. So we have this flawed perspective that as we get more success, our problems will go away, right? When really that just means that then at that point you have the opportunity to solve larger problems. So, it means that we have to shift our mindset on not having any problems and get excited about finding the opportunities to be the one that solves those problems. Because really the most successful person in the room when you're somewhere is that person that is able to learn something from that situation, solve the bigger problem that is going on around everyone. So again, it's getting used to solving bigger problems. And again, for example, it's little things like, we didn't know how to communicate with each other, when we're all at a distance. Now we have resources like Zoom. So then the next problem is, how do I have a better internet connection? How do I have more resources on that? There's always going to be next step things. So it's not about being like, oh, there's always going to be something next. It's like, yes, there's always going to be a next bigger opportunity for me to solve after I've solved these problems. And so then tip number 3, these little things that are the big things, is it's on me. So again, very simple, but definitely something that we need reminded of, because a lot of people are waiting for whether it be the president, the governor, the premier, the manager of the company. There's always somebody that people are kind of waiting to save you or to save your business or things like that. And I think once we take hold of realizing like it's on me, we flip that and realize how empowering that is and liberating it is to realize you're the one that has full control over how far this can go. So you continue to grow and learn and have new memberships like what you have right now in this inner circle. And when you do that and take that on you, that is when you get to that next level. And one of the quotes that I actually really liked from this section when I was learning a little bit about these steps is, if you want to change the conversation in the world, change the conversation in your home. Again, very simple, but realizing that that's the whole it's on me, small steps portions first. Okay, so step number 4, who is steering your ship? So are your thoughts or decisions being steered by the opinions of others? And unfortunately, the most costly advice is the advice that we take from unqualified people. And in some cases, that can be other people that are in our business that might have the loudest voices, but not the best tips for our business. And you know what? It might actually work for their business, but it might not work for yours because you have a different different following of people, different sphere of influence, different, you have a different business just because you are a different person, right? And I say that because a lot of times we let these little things get to us, even whether it's coworkers or the news or parents or friends, really start to steer our shit from that. So something, again, to ask yourself, what are the things that you're doing that make you feel like you're not the one steering your ship, and do less of that? And what makes you feel more empowered and in control, and do more of that? So again, simple but important. The 5th thing is, I will meet this day with love. So specifically to business, these are the ones who will win. These are the ones who will be the most successful. And as much as, anyone that wants to deny that showing up with love, that person doesn't have as long-term sustainable success as you would if you really care for your clients. And you've all heard me talk about this in different forms, but when you feel like you're serving, you show up differently. Turning your transactional relationships into real relationships, you step up the level of how much you care, you step up the level of how much you listen, and you make decisions differently when you think about those people like family members. So in turn, then you love what you do and you want to show up every day like that, and you have a different kind of passion and drive for your business. And so, again, simple but important facts and things to do. Number 6 is be bold. So that's something, again, it takes courageous, uncomfortable action to get to your next level. Abundance in your business and joy in that is on the other side of what makes us uncomfortable and having to get to that next level. So really think about, with being bold, what has hesitation already cost you in your life and in your business? And recognizing that means you just need to be more bold in those actions and just continue to take that action. So number 7 is focus on the fix. So having a solution-oriented mindset and thinking with solutions in mind. So more so, what can I learn from this situation? Not, oh, why is this situation happening? So one great, very basic example is, with a cup of milk that's spilled, why would we focus on who spilled the milk when really we should focus on who cleaned it up or who stopped it and who's preventing it from happening again? So very important, focus on the fix. Number 8, the little things are the big things. Now I know this is like what the whole theme of everything of this whole section is, but again, that is that little reminder that we have to look for these little things in our day-to-day lives, the small routines even that make the long-term changes. So is it what coffee shop you go to every day, and for health reasons what you're ordering, but also how you're bringing energy and engaging with people on those interactions. Are you helping that build your business? Are you using that idle time to when you're going from A to B, listening to an audiobook on your way to showings? I know that one of the members in our team has already been talking about that. So again, little things, little shifts in your routine that make the long-term changes. Setting alarms on your phone that can then just remind you to say, I'm solving bigger problems, 2 o'clock every day. And again, it's just these little things that really are the big things. And then number 9 is I will persist until I succeed. So I think a lot of us may not even realize how many times we give up when we didn't realize that we are so close. We're on the 5-yard line. We are just about to get that next client. We are just about to, again, be that top agent or whatever your goal is, level up in some way, and you're just inches away and it gets difficult and we stop. We've already done all the work to get to those points, but you're almost at the end of the journey. That's one of the things that I was talking about in our Monday motivation this week, was that the prize is at the end of the journey, and that is one of the things where you just need to continue to persist until you get to that success. Because around all of those difficult corners, that is on the other side of that is where these big changes and big shifts are happening. So if we don't give up, we learn along the way, and that is how we absolutely guarantee our success. And then number 10, okay, so number 10 for me is huge. This is one of those instant anxiety relievers for me of how I've really shifted my life this year. And it is the who versus the how. So replacing how am I going to do this with who can help me do that, because we just talked about in one of these other steps that we're going to have to solve bigger problems now. So don't be scared of success and know that that means I'm going to now have bigger problems. Know that that means there's going to be other people out there, other resources out there that I might need to learn about and lean into. And I have the opportunity to interact with these people or new programs and things like that to help me learn in these ways, level up my business and my life. And instead of feeling stressed out and anxious about that, focus on who can help. So who has already been there? Who has crafted the map, as they say, So it's not, how do I get through this rainforest, right? Who has already made the most efficient map to get through there? And why not engage with them with help to do that so I can get there faster? So looking for someone or something that has the tools, skills, and passion to, be able to do those things that you need, whether it's some people are passionate about editing videos. Some people are great with the systems and love putting stuff into a CRM system. Some people really don't like to be out in front of people and be the one actually face-to-face selling. But it's different people utilizing who can help, not being stressed about the how so much. So go for those big goals. Keep on doing it. Know the little things are the big things. No, you don't have to do this alone. It can be the who, not the how. And guys, I hope you really enjoyed this tip number 4 for our Thrive Thursday, which is like 10 tips in one tip. But again, I just thought it was really important to share that with you. And I'm really looking forward to seeing all of you in our group mastermind tonight in just a few hours. And you know, we'll have so much more to talk about then. Again, if you have any topics or feedback on this, please comment, message me, and I look forward to providing more information of this knowledge that I continue to take in to share with you to help level up your business. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much again.